guys, AG Dolls Down Under here with a new awesome video after 2 weeks of nothing. And I know you probably all hate me right now, I'm sorry. I've had lots of stuff on and I filmed a stop motion. It was a music video, but YouTube rejected it for copyright, so...
Anywho, look at my amazing new setup for just this video because I don't know if I'm going to film here very often. It's just to start with the best lighting, so you can see. There's more, it's actually a bookshelf, see? Books. There's ponies. See, my two custom ponies. Books. I've actually got dog clothes and stuff in it, and then posters. Leading up to my little side shelf. Amazing posters. Yay!
But enough rambling, let's get on with this video, which is going to be about hairstyles for dolls with curly hair that won't mess up their curls, because I know I'm really worried that if I, for example, do a plait in Raven's hair, it will mess up her curls and they will be kinked and I'll have to recurl all of her hair. And there's also like a few tips and tricks that I use to deal with their curly hair, because both my dolls have curly hair, which means sometimes it's a bit of a struggle keeping them looking nice, but I've got some really cool ways to deal with it that I'm going to share with you guys today. So let's get started with hairstyle number 1.
So before we get started, I'm just going to show you some hair things I use for the hair. So I use a spray bottle. This is just one filled with water, but I also have the same spray bottle with a little tie on it, telling me that this one is a solution which is water and a teeny drop of conditioner in it, because Raven's hair got really dry because I brushed it too much when I first got her. So it really helps with the frizzy ends. I use this. I only use this in Raven's hair. I don't use just water. And then I'm also going to use a toothbrush to smooth any flyaways. My American Girl brush, which is really broken in places. A little container full of hair ties. So you've got a big scrunchie because it doesn't crimp the hair, and lots of little ones. And then I have a couple headbands and clips, which I keep in my little pony thing. It changes, isn't that awesome?
So this hairstyles are really simple. What you do is, this is just me showing you that it will keep your curls looking really pretty, because what you need to do is take two curls in the front and twist them the way that they curl. So I'm twisting them the way they curl and then pinning them in the back with a pretty stripy clip, and that will make sure that the curls stay nice while they're in the hairstyle and they won't be crimped when you take them out, which is a bonus. For this hairstyle, you are going to split your doll's curls in half, well, not the actual curls, your doll's head of hair in half, and I'm just clipping one half of it back to keep it out of the way while I work on the first pigtail. Try to make that even, but it really doesn't matter. I am taking the front curl and twisting it and tying it back into the rest of her curls with a pigtail holder thing, scrunchie, whatever you call them. And then I'm doing that to the other side as well, and in the end you get these really cute pigtails with a little twist in them. And for the end of the pigtail, you can twist the hair, but I like to leave it so that there's lots of little curls in the actual pigtail. This hairstyle works best with your doll's curls if they are messy already and you don't worry about them getting a little bit crazy. So this is great if you've had a hairstyle in your doll's hair and you can't be bothered recurling it. So what you do is you put a headband in her hair and try and make sure it's even. And then you twist the hair and tuck it under the headband. And you just do this with all of the hair, and sometimes it's really hard to get it first go. I like doing the first sections of her hair first, as it will make sure it's even on both sides. And you just keep twisting and it ends up being a really elegant looking bun. This is a fun fancy hairstyle for your doll that is really quick and easy, and it looks pretty with a dress on. So what you do is you gather all the hair like you're making a low ponytail, and you just twist it and you twist it upwards like you're doing a French roll, and then you grab a big clip, you clip it down. Obviously it helps if your clip is big enough for your doll's hair. Mine wasn't quite, but I made it work, and then you place the curls over the clip and it makes it look really elegant. Then what I like to do is I like to add little bobby pins in it to make it look really cute and elegant, and as it's a bit of pizzazz, I just use some shell ones that I made using some shells from the beach. I love putting a braid in my doll's hair, but I really don't like it when it crimps it, so this is a great way to make sure that your doll's head doesn't crimp when it's in a plait. So what I do is I separate all of her curls into 3, and I do a normal braid, but you don't brush her hair, so this keeps her curls as curls in the braid, which is really useful if you are going on a car trip and you don't want her hair to get messy, but you also don't want it to crimp because you spent ages curling it. This hairstyle is really good for dolls that like sport because it'll keep their hair out of their face, but it also won't mess up their curls. So this is one of the few hairstyles in this video that you actually have to brush your doll's hair in, and this is a hairstyle that would be best not left in for too long because it won't crimp your doll's hair like a plait would, but it may take out some of her curls if you leave it in for too long. So what you do is you make a ponytail on the top of her head using some of the front sections of her hair, and then you gather the rest of her hair into a ponytail at the bottom. And it's really easy and super cute. This hairstyle is a variation of the one before, only this time you use 2 sections of hair rather than 1. I like doing 3 curls per section as it keeps it nice and even. Unfortunately, this hairstyle is not very flattering on Raven because she has a bald spot, but it's really cute in your doll's hair and it's another sporty style. So it probably looks pretty weird to begin with the 2 ponytails. It makes your doll look like a 3-year-old. Unless you want your doll to look like a 3-year-old, then it looks really cute. And you're just going to do it on both sides and then bring all the rest of the hair into a large ponytail at the bottom. Here you can see Raven's bald spot. Yeah, she has a defect in her wig, but she's still cute. This hairstyle is a bun, so all you need to do is put your doll's hair in a high ponytail and twist that around and put a hair tie on top. And it's super simple. I like to dress a bun up with a flower crown because it looks really cute on AJ, and you can do this hairstyle on most lengths of doll hair. AJ says pretty short, but you can see that we still got a cute bun out of it. Yay! This hairstyle is one of my favourites to do in Raven's hair because it's really simple. What you do is you begin twisting your doll's hair back, and you usually start on one side and keep twisting. It's okay if it's really loose because that's the kind of look that you go for in this style because it looks really cute. So once it's all twisted back, you usually twist the way that it curls, by the way, it keeps it nice. I just tied it up with a little hair tie with little baubles on it. And then I put in a cute bow at the end because Raven's hair looks adorable with bows.
For this week's video. I hope you guys like the hairstyles and really want to try them out. I know I like doing really loose hairstyles on my dolls with curly hair. I don't advise doing it really tight, otherwise you have a chance of crimping or creasing your doll's hair, so it'll have like a little kink in it. Which is cool if you want that kind of thing, but it takes a long time to get out. And that leads me to the fact that if you leave these hairstyles in for too long, they will crimp your doll's hair. I recommend leaving hairstyles in for a week at the most. If you're going away and your dolls are staying home, or yeah, if you're leaving your dolls somewhere where you won't be taking their hair out for a long period of time, I recommend just either leaving their hair out or putting it in curlers if your doll's hair's curly, to make sure that when you get back it's all nice and pretty again. On the subject of curlers, I like to put curlers in my doll's hair at least once a month, as when I do that the curls keep being bouncy, because I didn't do that when I first got Raven, and her hair got really flat really quickly, and then it went through a whole period of time where it was just limp and terrible and it killed me inside. And then I boil permed it. If you want a video on that, just comment below. And now it's like Caroline curls, because I probably won't be able to get Caroline before she retires, as well, I might possibly be hiding something from you guys. Something quite exciting.
AG Dolls Down Under is coming to the US and Canada.
That's right guys, the flight's been booked. It is. My parents are both having long service leave off work, and me and my family are going to be travelling to Canada and the top of the US. So the AG places I'll be visiting will be Vancouver, Toronto, Seattle and New York. But I probably won't have a meetup in all of those, as I'm coming in September. So I don't know when you guys have your holiday breaks or anything, so you might still have school when I've got my meetups on if you're in school. And I wouldn't want to have it in like a Monday in the morning where you'd miss school and stuff. So I'm going to see which places I'm in for weekends and then try and organise time so I can have a meetup. I know for a fact that when I'm in the AG place in Vancouver, it will be a Monday, but it'll also be my birthday.
And I'll probably have a meetup in New York, because that's probably the one I'm most excited to visit.
But this trip isn't happening till September time, so that's a bit of a shame that I have to wait so long, like 2 whole months. How will I manage knowing this is coming up? But yeah, if you guys live close to any of those locations, please tell me in the comments, because it'd be really cool to see which places you guys would most likely come to, and this video is going on for like ages. Anywho, remember to comment if you like my new setup with all the posters and stuff. If you can name all the things, it's awesome. Hey look, it's Raven the week I got her. Isn't that cute? I remember that photo. It was taken out just next to my window, and I thought it was so cool. And now I cringe when I look at it because it's terrible. Anywho, I need to stop rambling and end this video, which is always the hardest part. Thank you for watching this video with AJ and Raven from AG Dolls Down Under. And remember to tell me if you try any of your hairstyles out and tag me in it. You know, AG Dolls Down Under. Yay! Bye guys! Boo. Yeah, that's going in the bloopers.
The world. But you're really loud. Everyone can hear you now. I have to edit this part out. Or put it in the bloopers. It'll probably end up in the bloopers. Say hi to the universe!
Why does it keep trying to connect to Google Play?